DELTAGEN 2018X Video Tutorial Basics. Number 1. GUI. Welcome to 3DExcite DELTAGEN. In this video, we will review the graphical user interface of DELTAGEN. Number 1. Taskbar. On the very top of the screen, find the taskbar. The taskbar is used for setting up a workspace layout. By clicking on the predefined tasks, you can change the icons in the toolbar, the windows that are open, and their size. All changes made to the toolbar in Windows will be saved for each task automatically. Create new tasks by clicking on the green plus sign. Rename and adjust them as necessary. By clicking the X in the top right corner of a window, you can remove it from your current task. In the Window menu, the active windows are visible and have a check mark in front of their name. Uncheck the window by clicking the mark to remove it. Clicking an unchecked one will add the window to your task. By using drag and drop on the window's top bar, you can change its position and docking. If you need many windows in the same task, overlay them by creating window tabs, indicated by the orange docking preview. In the docking submenu inside the window menu, you can choose the horizontal or vertical window, which should be the default topmost one for all four corners of the software interface. By using the flyout next to the green plus sign, you have the option to create tasks with a transparent skin. This will maximize your viewer window and make all other windows transparent or semi-transparent, depending on their content. Clicking on the pin icon will hide the taskbar if you need to save screen space. To make it visible, bring the cursor onto the area above the main menu. Clicking on the pin again will make the taskbar permanently visible once again. Number 2. Main menu. DELTAGEN's main menu is located below the taskbar. On top of every menu and submenu is a dotted line. Frequently used menu items can be detached by clicking on these lines, making them permanently visible for easier access. From the main menu, access all features available in DELTAGEN. Number 3. Toolbar. Again, access all available features in DELTAGEN through the main menu. For quicker access, it's also possible to place these features in the toolbar located below the main menu. In the main menu under Window, Toolbars, users can view which predefined toolbars are available and which toolbars are active. At the top of the menu, you can create new toolbars and customize them. Simply drag and drop the icons you need into the toolbar. Number 4. Viewer. The most important window in DELTAGEN is the viewer. It is the rendered output image provided by the camera in real time. The viewer reacts to all changes immediately. These changes include moving objects, changing materials, or navigating with the camera. The viewer can be maximized by pressing space. Number 5. Scene tree. The scene tree is another important window. It is an expandable overview of all contents of a scene, plus the hierarchy and other characteristics of objects. For example, the scene tree will denote if the object is used in an animation. Number 6. Object Editor. The Object Editor is used for applying changes to an object that is currently selected. The available options inside the Object Editor are dependent on the kind of object that is currently selected. It also shows additional information for that object and is used for reading, applying, or modifying its metadata. Number 7. Material Editor. In the Material Editor, you can edit a material's properties. This window shows the material settings if you select a shell or a polygon object containing material information. You can also directly select material from the Look library. Number 8. Look Library. The Look library shows a representation of all materials currently being used in the scene. It's also possible to load external Look library files here to bring new looks into the scene. The Look library is sorted alphabetically, but can also be categorized by using collections. One material can belong to several collections if necessary. Number 9. Context Menu. By right-clicking, the context menu opens and shows a list of commonly used features from the main menu. It is selection sensitive, meaning only the available options to be applied to the selected object will be accessible. The rest will be grayed out. Number 10. Manipulators. In order to move, rotate, or scale an object, or change its transform center position in the viewer by hand, you need to activate the manipulators. When activated, there are 3 different modes. The first is for moving and rotating objects, the second is for scaling, and the third is for changing the object's transform center position. Number 11. Preferences. To get to the preferences, press Ctrl-U on the keyboard or click on the bottom of the Edit menu. This is where the software settings can be found. Here, predefine default options to save clicks in recurring dialogues. For example, if you are always prompted to delete or keep missing texture paths when saving a scene, you can define the overall choice without being prompted anymore.